scared me quite a bit because the players were very mismatched in the boxing, and just looking at them, you were like, well, this guy looks very fit, he's defined, long arms.
I thought the cutest thing about the Smashboxing though is that they sit next to each other.
Yeah,
it's really intimate
and they play Smash with their shirts off, which is they're so sweaty and so
like
shirtless
panting.
while they're playing Smash, or even like audio. The vid is mega fucked. What do you mean?
No, that's just what Smash. That's what it sounded like on the night.
It's like saying, hey, you're...
So Spud has, I train really hard. The 1 day a week that I went to training, my coach told me that my jab comes out of frame 1, my left hook is -10 on shield, and my cross breaks shields. Month long, 24 sessions. Now I'm ready to take on New Zealand. Thank you, Mogul Moves and All Chat Esports. Yeah, this is Spud versus Toussaint.
Phil is extremely confident that we will not need the stretcher the whole night.
I saw that. I was like, dude, you're not going to do anything.
I feel like for this one,
I don't know. Yeah,
I didn't understand at all what was happening with Smash.
Yeah,
and then boxing happened. I was like, oh, this guy's getting beaten up.
yeah, I can tell what's happening here.
Yes.
So they played. How was the boxing? I didn't even watch. I wasn't there for this one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, look, we got
Melee
a bit of
players came off more nerdy than the chess players, which is crazy. No, that's not crazy. That's only crazy to you. Trust me. No, literally everyone in the gaming world knows that that's not crazy at all. Okay?
Looking fierce. They have the mouth guards. All right. We are just
This one was one-sided. Okay, they put the gloves on.
This one was so one-sided.
I mean, the first two rounds were the undercard where they were basically completely untrained, had not trained at all. And it was a open season.
Yeah.
It was open season. They were just straight up fucking wailing on each other.
Yeah, no one was defending themselves well. It was just like...
Yeah. It was more dangerous, I would say, than the more seasoned, more trained fighting, which you would not expect. You would not expect the untrained fighters to just like sit there, not defend themselves, throw fucking hooks and haymakers at one another, get hit, and then recover, and then, throw punches over and over again. So I thought that was really interesting. Less interesting than the top of the hour ad break, where at the top of the hour there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. They were just mashing, yeah. And you can mash that subscribing button if you no longer want to see those ads. At the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute one. In the middle of the hour, there's a 1-minute one. That one's a quiet one. That's a sneaky one. It sneaks up on you. You can also get gifted a sub. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
Does that matter?
Yeah.
We would argue
so.
with the ref afterwards.
Now, we are going in with an advantage to Spud because he did win the game of Smash, but I mean,
Told him his bow tie was really cute.
This is
a small ring, too. You want him to fight.
Yeah.
It's a small.
Yeah, we made it small.
Oh, he has a chest pussy, too.
A lot of people have the chest pussy.
Yeah, there are so many. What's up with the chest pussy? When you have like an indent.
Pectus
Oh, it's a chest pussy. I was like,
no,
what is
no.
This? Your brother's
Borga Boss, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
We got Hazard on too. The Fansly thing drops down if they don't.
Yeah. Randall is also here.
Yeah.
The guy holding
Everyone's wearing like normal shoes as well.
Like
Pectus excavatum.
Excavatum just felt like a spell.
And it looks like the fight is about to begin.
Okay.
Sakura Gore, Travis Scat, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads.
We got 2.
Bell's live. We're in.
live.
Okay.
Getting in there.
I mean, look at him. He just put his hands down.
Putting his
Bro, look at
hands
this.
down.
Look, at that point, he's just like straight up. Like he laid a couple down and then just completely gave up on defense. Look. What is happening now at this point?
Just fucking wailing.
The stretcher. I was wrong. We need the stretcher.
Fuck.
Oh. Well, it's a standing knockdown.
So what's this? This is an early count by the referee because he wasn't able to defend himself enough.
Exactly.
If the ref counts to 10, the fight is over. They've touched gloves. And
He looks so scared.
I don't understand the standing concussion test. Like, what is it?
Oh, so this guy was being really safe. So if someone received a shot or was at one point kind of arms covered up, not really throwing anything back and protecting themselves, then the ref comes in and does a standing 8 count just to give them time to choose whether they want to continue, and a little bit of rest time.
Okay,
but I thought they were good overall with it. Like,
it's just safer.
It's just better to be safer, and you still get to see them beat each other.
All right.
That's funny. He did head movement. You don't need any head movement.
Toussaint, what's his strategy?
Like if I was this man,
Oh,
I would
another.
just
Oh, he's not fighting back.
just
He's
throw
gotta-
straight
Phil
right,
talking
red
about
tight
that.
into
He's
his
not
guy.
fighting back.
It
He
doesn't
gotta throw some
matter.
punch. Is he throwing
The
a punch
man's
yet?
not moving.
It doesn't look like it. He's been straight defense mode. Toussaint is
He gets a bit better.
barreling
He
down.
starts throwing back eventually.
Fixing
Fixed
headgear.
headgear. Oh, yeah, that does happen.
All right,
They
well-
didn't tie up his headgear.
The
the
beginning
way
ones are
that works
fairly
for the
boring
equipment
anyway. I feel
is
like
Yeah, we'll skip this one. And move on to the second fight, which was more of that exact same thing that you just saw, which was literally just like insane fucking insane wailing, which was crazy. They were just like
Okay. Oh, KJ's looking mean.
in the first round. So you notice, like, remember what I told you guys, and you guys were telling me I was wrong about that, where I said, like, in the fucking first round, they like what amateur people will do is just like wail as hard as they can, and then they'll get gassed out really quickly because they don't have a big gas tank, and then they'll just like put their fucking hands down for the rest of the
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
That's pretty much what happened. First round, they have like a little bit of defense up, and then they just fucking drop the defense completely by the second round, even though the smash in between is like helping them recover. That was actually pretty smart.
But you watch
Like-
the smash and they're like panting the whole time.
Yeah.
They're playing. It's
But they had so much time to recover.
Oh, smash
between
was so
rounds.
much longer than chess as well. They were
Yeah.
there for like 6 minutes.
Yeah. Good recovery time, which helps
Fiction's
them.
holding the defense up,
Okay.
keeping his hands up, and he's looking for
Okay,
more.
wait.
High
Touching the
energy.
body. Oh, straight shots. Straight to the. Oh, he better throw. Oh, you're gonna have to throw
Oh.
back.
yeah.
This is what I mean.
Oh,
It's just like
shots
it's
from
just-
away.
But this
He's
guy's-
really getting in on Fick
Where
The
they
here.
thing is, when
They
he's
might have to
punching,
come
his
in.
hands
They
are
might have to
completely at his
come-
face.
they might
That's
have
The other
to-
guy's just not
He's gonna
throwing
have to
back.
throw
Look,
some
jabs out.
look, no arm. Like Myth, for example, if you saw him, always had when he was doing left straights, like his hand was literally planted right here. You never saw him bring it down. Like he was perfectly in a defensive stance. Whereas these guys are just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
They're just opening up.
Out his defense, he can't
And the
just keep
shots
holding the
aren't
hands by the face.
actually
His
very
body
strong.
shots.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is they get hit by a lot.
Is landed by
and you
Fiction.
can see that their
Fiction's
body's
leaving his
not
head open
behind
too,
it.
though. I'm getting a little
Yeah, it's more just like
scared.
flipping
He's
the.
getting,
Yeah.
he's getting straight shot down. He's straight down the middle. KJ's just throwing straight down.
I think he's seeing a lot of success
No
in
head
body
movement.
shots.
Head movement for Fiction. He's just taking them. He's got to move it. Wait, no coaching. Please move your
Oh,
head. Okay.
This is It's just like back to back. It was like sock'em bots or whatever. Like it was just like at the same time they would just like keep punching people directly. They would keep punching each other directly in the face. It was insane.
They're slowing down.
And those shots, those
We are a minute through.
where there's-
God.
But of course, because they don't have the cardio, like at a certain point when they're punching, it's like a tickle at that point because it's like he doesn't have enough power behind it to like actually do serious damage.
Around, there's 30 seconds left.
Right?
And these guys already seen gas.
I'm
in
sure it
the
doesn't
second
feel
round.
nice.
They're calling.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I don't agree. All right, wait. Oh, they're calling that a standing knockdown?
No, it's a bow tie thing. It's a bow tie thing.
Oh, wow.
Bow tie
I'm
thing.
actually surprised.
Yeah, I
Everyone's
think
talking
it's a bit
about the bow tie.
surprising, but I mean, it doesn't hurt him too much.
Maybe in the.
Anyway, can you boost Ida to things, Mike?
You
How
just
do I
gotta
sound?
talk more into it.
He-
Yeah, I'll just put my mouth closer to it.
Yeah. This ref sucked. Yeah.
Aw.
They literally mentioned that they have fought each other with sock and boppers in the past. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They were fighting each other with sock and boppers in the future as well.
Boy would have won by knockout for real.
Oh,
That-
don't tell me that. I'm so sad.
I don't know if I agree with that. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I mean, actually, we'll come talk about it when we watch the
Yeah.
Myth fight. But
So, all right,
looked
we're
good.
moving on from this one. This one was like a little sloppy. Then we move on to the third fight of the night. Okay, we move on from this fight to the third fight of the night. Now we are in the chess boxing proportion. We're no longer playing Smash in between. It is now switched over to chess boxing. And the first chess boxing match of the evening was Box versus Stans. Now, we have all actually been there when Box threw his first ever punch. That was the time when he was introduced to Quick.
That's an amazing turnaround.
insane because I remember at the time, it sounds mean, but telling you and Alexa, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a more awkward man throwing punches.
Yeah, he was not very good, but I
Holy
don't know
shit.
if you remember this, but I know Box from simply just like the stuff that he's done, and he is one of the most tenacious motherfuckers you've ever seen on the planet, and he's like a genius of hard work type person. So I knew that he was going to, regardless of the fact that he had no He had no like athletic capabilities or any sort of like boxing experience whatsoever. I knew that he was going to work really fucking hard, and that he was going to actually be decent. He also had the reach advantage here. He had the weight advantage here. He was pretty solid.
Pounding story in just a second.
I guess we have no moves coming up yet.
It
on
was
the digital
mediocre
board,
chess.
We'll like to take a bird's eye view of the players there.
So while we catch up on the board, he did the very first.
This was a little annoying that the chessboard wasn't fucking working. No. It was a little annoying that we were in there. We were like, oh fuck, I can't even see it.
I was there just for the chess. I didn't even care about the boxing.
Did you cover Stanz's walkout song? Wait, where do they have the walkouts? You can show me the walkouts. I do want to see the walkouts. They were kind of cool. If you link it, I'll. It was driving me fucking insane as a chess fan. Yeah, it did upset me a little bit. On the Mogul Moves Twitter, I made a C-word joke. Let's see.
Spud is, I think, technically ranked top C-word in Australia. So
Okay.
He didn't say it. It's not.
He didn't.
There's nothing to do
Do you
monetize.
want to smash?
I know
That's what they called it.
I know what you're considered. I think the second best.
Top C-word. The walkouts aren't compiled anywhere that I've seen, but a few tweets. Okay, give me the tweets then. Bro, I'm like, can you send me the tweets? Can you send me the walkouts? This person sends me, Super Mega takes on the Wings of Death on Hot Ones.
Super Mega went on Hot Ones, though.
That's sick.
That would be hilarious.
I suddenly like Super Mega.
No, don't send me the myth walkout. Stop sending me unrelated memes, chat. Why do you always have to do this? They're in the full VOD. Okay, I guess we can do that. Yeah.
KJH.
Okay, let's move on from this. Scrolling forward. God damn, this was long as fuck.
We were
Okay.
here this whole time?
Yeah. We were there for
Coming to the
5
board.
hours.
Yeah.
6 hours.
So
It didn't feel like it. Dude, this was the coolest thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Straight up. Big shout out to this fucking thing, okay? Big shout out to the pulley system.
To
Big
the
shout
riggers,
out to
to
the
the
fucking...
ropers.
Apparently the chess pieces weren't even magnetic. They were just sitting there on their own weight.
Oh,
They were
really?
just really heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, regardless, dude, this table was so fucking fire.
Yeah.
Like, I wish there was a way to basically, like, have them elevate while playing chess. I thought that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Like, every round, they just go higher and higher and higher.
The boxing would be like Super Smash Brothers. They'd just be up there until someone gets knocked off and explodes.
Yes, like gladiator style.
That I don't know if you could do that.
And then a thin layer of foam on the ground.
Yeah, that's no, I just meant like they play the chest on there and then they come back down and
I
box.
think that's a great idea. Ludwig, make it happen.
Yeah, Ludwig, make it alive, dude. Here's Boxbox's walkout.
194 pounds. Give it up for Box.
Whoa, the
Right.
camera's so
Box walking
good.
out right now. He's the clear favorite for this fight in the chess aspect. Coming in at a 1400 rating.
just
That's
looks happy.
350 higher than Stance. Levy, how much does that actually matter?
He's such a nice guy.
Really underestimating the boxing component. I think you get punched 5 or 6 times. That's a 50, 60, 80, 100 point like
It was so
subtraction
funny
from
with
your
Quick when
strength.
we were
All right?
the trainer.
Stance thinks he's the underdog in the chess.
He constantly looked
I'm
to
not
us
so
to see if the chess was going good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Quick
what's
came
happening?
down. We're sitting right there. Quick came down and was asking us if like he was killing it on chess.
And like when he won, he turns to us. He's like, "Whoa!"
He's like, what happened?
And in the black corner, weighing in at 195 pounds, at 6'1".
Yeah, it had to be royalty free for YouTube, obviously.
Stands.
Heavy hand Stance.
What a ring name.
Now, for some of
Yeah,
the
they're all the
stats,
ones.
Stans is 4 years older than Box. We'll pull up some of those in a minute. But he is in amazing shape. I mean, he lost 15.
He could have fought Stans. He's 6'1".
Yeah, you're 2 inches. I mean,
Why are you trying to fight a man who
That's-
spoiler alert, had his fucking shoulder pop out?
that
You know what I
differential's
mean?
it's the same differential between me and Myth.
Yeah.
Pounds for this just from sweating during boxing. He talked about having his gray sweaters turn black from an hour of just punching a bag. So he's feeling really excited for the boxing portion. And like you said, that might make his chess portion look a lot better.
Win.
Yeah.
He was so much more confident as well.
He was so much more confident.
Box
and I don't think it's a good thing to be that confident. Because it means you don't actually understand boxing and you don't understand that stuff can happen. And you can get fucked up really easily.
Slime, I saw Slime in the back while this fight was going on, and I asked him what his chances were, and he said that the one thing that Stans, also known as sponsored Stans, had going for him is his killer instinct. Apparently, he was there for murder. Okay, now of course that didn't come true for his unique disability, I guess, of having weak joints, but. That's confidence is still important, I think.
No, it's definitely important.
If you're terrified, you're not going to be moving right.
No.
I mean, you lose weight for any sort of athletic event. We've seen a lot of players on this card lose some weight and get in really great shape. But at the end of the day,
let's watch their. Should we watch their movies?
It's like after some push-ups.
No, let's not watch chess.
Yeah.
Just go to boxing.
You can't even see the chess. It's just guys sitting down.
Personally.
Okay, so we saw that. Let's get back to the fucking. Not the chess, but the boxing part, and then let's analyze the boxing. The chess was like a cutscene, especially if they weren't good at chess. Like it just felt like
there were some real painful ones out there.
All right,
we'll get there.
Watch. Yep, it is two.
Fights are like lifetime moments. Both of these men have trained for months. They're here. I just saw Stans get slapped in the face by his coach. The adrenaline is pumping. You're getting psyched up. You're getting ready. The gloves are going on, and you're looking across that board.
Whoa,
at
it's
your
so
opponent,
close.
maybe making eye contact.
51.9%.
Just a few seconds, you're going to be punching each other in the face. We got 90 seconds of action about to start.
These guys are like two of the biggest on the card. They're 180, 190 pounds. They've both taken it seriously, or maybe not. We're about to find out, right?
Maybe not.
These are big guys. They can take it serious.
Moment of truth. Yeah, our heaviest fight on the card, right in the mid-190s, close to heavyweight.
Unless somebody wants to fight Matt. But
that trainer is like 3-0 at these events. Yeah, we train with him.
He also trained my opponent as well. So,
so I guess he's not 3-0 at these events. He's 3-1.
Yeah.
Who in here?
He's a good trainer.
Yeah,
he's so fucking
a
fast.
couple Red Bulls in me, maybe.
I mean, he has quick hands,
quick.
man. He's got quick hands.
Gift to boxing. Now he did have a good time on the chessboard.
Where are our seats? We're like right there.
Is the thing
Yeah,
that he
I
wanted
think
to
I saw us.
This is what he showed up to.
You'll
So
probably
even if
see
he's
us
doing
in
well in
some of
chess, the boxing is where he wants to thrive. We'll see how Albert replies. He's a much more humble guy. You know, he's a little quieter about his boxing skill, but he's trained just as hard, just as long. So let's take it away.
We went over the rules. We're going to hit from here until here. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If
Obey my
break,
command.
Step back. You continue. If I say stop, you stop. Please shake hands.
The referee
Back to your corners.
Let's
have a good fight.
Boy did not fight because he got concussed before the fight. We're here, by the way. I think we're right here.
On the other side.
Oh no, we're right here. Sorry, we're right here.
World Championships. And
here we go.
Our boxing tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First
touch of the gloves.
boxing round underway. And Stan's landed early.
You got him.
These are just not great.
On the cross, lands right to the chin of box. Defending himself, and the ref steps in early. Intelligent defense not happening. Box getting a standing 8 count.
I remember I was really worried now. I was just like,
both of these fighters
opting
not to wear safety gear, not to wear the helmets for all of your enjoyment. Here we go, gloves touch, and we're back into the action.
So that's one stoppage there, right?
Nice.
That's one stoppage for Stans. If two more happen,
Their arms are still not
Got a minute.
He's not bringing him back to his face, but
what he's doing to defend himself is like this move where he takes both of his hands and pushes back like this,
which is such a bad idea.
Like right after he punches. Look,
got a minute.
The match is over.
Look, he did that right there. He goes, and like pushes his hands off of him.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, look, I can't talk shit. I didn't fucking train boxing. But not a good move regardless.
And so what did you see there that the ref saw that made it stop the fight?
Box has a good his jab when he does it is nice. It's straight. And
he does cock back his
Yeah, like I mean, it's obviously weird, but it's like he still throws it straight.
Yeah. Well, he also has a reach advantage here too, which I think he could have used more.
So here we go. Yeah, Box is sending shots back.
I think he was afraid though. Like I think you can tell like he was afraid of getting punched in the face.
With a little bit more energy, a little bit more life.
What is that? Where does that happen? Does that mean he didn't spar enough?
I don't know. It happens for different reasons. Like they did all have a short amount of time to train. Like people had like 5 months, which is like
3.
Yeah, it takes a while to just get over looking really awkward.
Yeah,
in the ring.
And it seems this might be going the way of our last bout, where they're a little slower after the first 45 seconds.
Like that was great.
And great cross landed in the temple by Stan.
But you can tell he's like gotten tired at this point.
Yeah. And there was no power in it. That's the thing. Is like if you landed straight right with power, you can't. You're not
definitely landing the majority.
No
of
helmets.
No,
helmets were optional.
Nice 1-2 landed by Box right to the chin.
Yeah, until that one.
Stan's felt that one.
Stan's working the body, by the way, right? A lot of right hands to the body of Box.
And it's great to go to the body early. You don't necessarily
he's
feel it in the first round, but
he's using whatever opening he can, pretty much.
Starts slowing you down.
Oh, dude, look at that, dude. His arms are literally on the ground.
Yeah.
Like he puts his hands down all the way to his fucking pockets,
and then moves his whole body into it.
And literally his face is the closest to Box's body right before he delivered this. Like this is so. I feel like this is so dangerous, dude. Look at that. Look,
just one hand in his pocket.
Look, hands in the pocket. His head is literally the close. His nose is the closest to Box. If Box just went right there. Like
no, it's
over. Like he's done. He's concussed.
You get away with it when you're fighting someone else who isn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's no counters in this. Like,
and then he winds it up, goes through his hands. Got
Ladies
caught.
and gentlemen, we are seeing a great first round. Less than 10 seconds left.
5 seconds left for the fighters.
Yeah, good job by Box to swing himself out of that corner. Could have been another
here we go.
standing knockdowns.
good 1-2.
Ending the round with a great 1-2 is Box.
Damn!
To the corner.
Damn, that got me fucking hyped. Holy shit. That got me hype at the end there. And look, I think
His name ain't Chess. Well, he's doing his best. Okay, chill. And guess what, dude? I think he had decent fundamentals for someone who's just like started boxing. You know what I mean?
Still pretty close.
And considering how awkward
we have the Starforge replays
God.
here. We're going to see a couple of the shots connected. There it is by Box.
The counter cross right over the top.
Stan's definitely had
open up his defense.
ferocity.
He did.
He was.
Whoa.
Wow. Another
And he was just taking them. He was taking those hits like well.
Stan
Don't know if it's because like at that point he had like. I mean, he's not. You can tell like he's not using. I don't think he's using his legs when he's punching at that point. Like
Neither of them are. They're neither of them are turning, and they don't have any power. Like if they had power, they took so many shots. If these shots had power, they would have been on the floor.
It's like if you don't have a lot of no shit, all you learn is fundamentals. I'm saying like at that point it's just like you're gassed, you're scared,
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of cardio left, and you're not using your legs, so you're using probably a lot of your muscle just on holding your shoulders up, so you can keep your hands up, which is also getting you even more gassed. And then you're also throwing punches with just your upper back and your shoulders. So then your punches are no longer going to be as strong as they otherwise would be.
I'm good.
Oh, 4 shots in the head. Wow. There's another 1-2.
And he's managing distance as well, which is nice. Like he'd do his shots and then jump back.
1-1-2. First one to get a response. The next 2 landed. Look, Box looked great in that round. He got most of the replays, too.
Yeah, he did. Replay guy loves Box.
Oh, yeah.
Not a Stans fan.
But Stan's won 1 knockdown already, 1 stoppage. So if he gets...
Training MMA for a while, getting tired makes it nearly impossible to throw strikes. You can barely keep your hands up. I mean, they were talking about this before. Like, one of the things that I always have a hard time with when I'm very untrained, but whenever I do like any sort of like cardio boxing training or anything like that, one of the hardest things for me specifically is how tired my shoulders get. And I guess it's like something you learn to just not flex your shoulders while keeping your hands up. And after a while you can have like looser shoulders that allows you to like throw punches faster too.
There's also like exercises for it, like the what do you call it, the speedball. The one's pretty useless, but really good for just keeping your arms up.
Yeah, and that is definitely just a training thing. Like and then also learning to relax.
Yeah, it's definitely something that just like takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip the chess.
And it's a wild feeling being that exhausted because you know what you're doing wrong. Like, you know that your arms aren't up and you just can't bring them there. Like, it's... Yeah.
That's because you're throwing arm punches? Yeah. No, I recognize that. But so are these guys. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he's about 1,050 rated to box
No
box is
way.
1400. My box box
Are you kidding me? All you were hemming and hawing that it wouldn't sell. You were
but when I asked box box originally to do this fight, I told him no. Rating stands back then was 850 rated.
Okay.
And box box is 1400. You know what box box said?
What?
I won't play chess, so that way it's better.
Chess box?
He's just, he literally hasn't played a lot of chess in preparation for this compared to the amount of hours Stans has put in, and I think it's showing on the board today.
Might be coming back to bite him right now.
I mean, he's diving into TFT,
Yeah, I can't
so
believe
don't talk shit.
Stans was winning chess.
That's true.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't understand how this works, if you didn't watch it or whatever, like, yeah, the audio's fucked. Everybody calm down. It's fine. For those of you who don't understand it, what's happening is you have 4 rounds of boxing, okay? And in between those rounds, you're also playing 4 rounds of chess, right?
Yeah.
And you have a certain amount of time for your moves. That's why you hit the thing when you're done with your move. And basically, if you win at chess, if you get checkmate, then it's over. So the boxing is basic. 3 rounds of boxing, 4 rounds of chess.
Yeah.
I thought it was 4 rounds of boxing.
Yeah, 3 boxing, 4 chess.
Oh, okay. 4 chess, 3 boxing. So basically, if you get checkmate, then there's no more boxing. Or if you get like an actual knockout or a or I guess like would be a TKO. If they stop it 4 times because you've been punched too hard, or if if the referee decides like it's over and you get a technical knockout, then you don't play chess any longer. Last chess match lasts 4 minutes instead of 2 as well. Okay, yeah. No, it's not 3 times. It's 4, right? I think it was 4.
No, I think it was 3 boxing, 4 chess.
No. How many stops?
Standing 8 counts.
Oh, yeah. It was 4, which is strange.
It's not 3. It's meant to be 4 standing 8 counts.
In Australia, it's 3, which is why I was confused.
Did someone get 4?
We're not talking about rounds. We're talking about standing 8 counts. Yeah. Like when he goes up to the guy after he gets punched in the fucking head and he goes 1, 2, 3. Like that's what we're talking about. It was 3 within a single round or 4 across the entire bout.
Yep. That's what it was. Okay. Well, that was the Andrea one.
I mean, they were saying it was a
Again, he
clinch.
just had like a small oversight. And you wonder, if he didn't just go through 90 seconds of, just battle, would he have played that move? And I don't think so.
Yeah,
I really don't.
The fatigue, the headshots, all that comes into play.
And it feels like...
Now, the reason why I mentioned the 8 counts is because that's going to come into play in the upcoming match after this one. Yeah. Because we're going to talk about that.
A flip of what we expected. We expected Stans to win the boxing, box to win the chess.
Yes, and you would say that box probably took that opening round.
It was a very close round. Yeah, depending on what the judges decided, it could have gone either way.
Certainly, even at worst, where there's an expectation that Stans would have an advantage. So
you'll see a lot here, is Matt. You and I discussed this before we went live. Both the players know
second boxing round.
Absolutely. If they don't, well, I guess this is nothing. But both players know. So what does this mean? One guy's got to put the foot on the gas for the boxing.
That's right. If you're losing in chess, you got to be aggressive in the boxing. So here we go. Martin about to call a round. And here
I think ultimately, I think that's wrong. I think you still need to be better at chess. Like, that's it. You need to be good enough in boxing, like Dina was, that you could like run away.
Yeah.
So you can just like keep extending it until you fucking beat them in chess. That was what the goal was. Because I mean, these guys are like, I don't know, they're like not evenly matched, but it doesn't really matter. But like Dina versus Andrea was the first time when you saw that, where like one party was dramatically better in boxing. And was doing a really good job on the boxing side and knew that they were not going to beat their opponent in chess at all. Well, I guess technically the fight after this is also like that, the Abroad in Japan one, which I'm forgetting.
Heaviest card of the night. They got big punches.
I don't even know how he dislocated his shoulder. That's what I'm trying to see here.
Box.
I mean, he might have had that problem before the match as well.
Maybe underselling how much.
Stans getting some chance from the crowd, leading for these body shots. Again, you said they matter later on.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Stans is going for the weird hooks that don't have much power.
That was a huge left hook from Stans.
That's right.
Yeah, Stans says his left is his strongest hook. He is a righty, though.
Box is definitely
but he does
getting
have
more
a mean
points.
left.
He's jabbing well. He landed jab to the body, jab to the head.
And his hits look harder.
Yeah.
Forward, you're going to throw a lot more lefts than rights over the course of a match, so having that as your dominant hand forward is really good for Stans.
Box much more aggressive this round. I think he feels the moment. Stans a mix of iron.
And 45 seconds left on the clock here. It's looking like they're both a little bit winded, but Box still keeping the pressure on.
What is this?
Incredible job of setting up
the
his
body
shots with
punch,
his
but, like,
jab. You
from
throw about
here
3
to
times
the
as many jabs as any other punch in boxing. He's clearly drilled.
The thing is, he could go
finding
just
that hole,
straight
eliciting
jab
a
into his
reaction,
face.
and
Like, there's
setting up
no
a power
actual
shot.
guard there.
He's throwing multiple 1-1-2s just like that one. Going to the body for the first time. Oh. And here we go. Stans getting a standing 8 count.
Oh, you can see.
You can see his shoulder popped out.
You can see.
I didn't realize. I did not see that in the fucking. I did not actually see that in the fucking thing. Oh, okay. We're gonna skip that. God damn, his shoulder looks busted, bro.
Over to Germa in the ring.
What a fight! Oh my goodness, what a fight!
Yeah, his shoulder looks
Box. Looked like you were down a little bit.
He wins and
in
they
the
pull
chest
up his
portion,
arm.
but-
They put it back in. Crack.
Can barely talk with our mouthpiece on.
He's got the mouthpiece still in. You want to take the mouthpiece out? Let's get the mouthpiece out.
I was just spitting.
We can hear.
He's a sweet, earnest man.
Yeah, I was told by some friends that do chess boxing that there's like a special term for getting hit in the head and then blundering. I don't know the name of it, but if I didn't get hit in the head, I'd probably remember. On the second round of chess, my queen was in danger by a rook, and I was just like, this is fine.
Well, you put in an unbelievable performance. Congratulations, Box. You won. There's your belt. And there's your winner.
We were so confused. He just left his queen
It
there.
takes a lot of guts.
There was a lot of like
Takes a lot.
I'm no experienced fucking chess player by any means, but there were certainly a lot of moments where even I could notice that like there were missed opportunities with overt flow who like missed the fucking second queen opportunity for some reason. Like
So weird.
there were a couple instances where he could have just like moved his pawn up and could have used the queen to like to force a checkmate. Where he just like never used
that
it.
one didn't make any sense.
No, because he knew
to move it there.
He knew to move his pawn up, and then he stopped it.
Point crow against disguised toast was huge. There was like
he missed like 3 checkmates.
He could have ended it in like the
he was
second round of
freaking
chess.
out. Fucking boy was sitting there going, "Oh, this is so disrespectful to chess."
The worst thing is he's literally like
It's a disgrace.
He moved the queen like 1 square away from where he would have ended the match. That was the most painful thing.
He just took it too
one
far.
step too far. It's just like, dude, you were there. Like you were holding the right piece in the right direction.
Yeah.
Let's watch the which one?
Okay, so then
Andrea
abroad in
Abroad
Japan.
Japan,
We don't know. We didn't really know overt flow at all. We didn't know what was going on there.
I mean, he had been boxing for a long time.
Apparently, he had been boxing for a while. Yeah.
It's clever. But I make called Abroad in Japan. It's clever. It uses my name in a way. It's clever. But I make videos in Japan. Been doing that 10 years, and I'm not the most fittest person in the world, so I don't know why I said yes to this.
That leads me into my next question. Why did you say yes to this?
So about in June this year, I got a really bad health report. I was the heaviest I've ever been, had the worst cholesterol I've ever had, bad blood pressure, and I wanted to turn it around. And so I set the goal of becoming the fittest I've ever been by the end of this year. And along that way, I've done different things, like cycle 700 kilometers across Japan, do a Spartan race. And Ludwig approached me and said, dude, I'm going to do this chess boxing thing. Do you want to take part? I was like, I don't know what that is, but yes, let's go.
Great American
That's why I said yes. And I've been training ever since.
Now, you've had a few opponent shuffles, and you've ended up with PJ. Are you happy with your opponent? Are you a little nervous? How does that make you feel?
So my previous opponent was a German streamer called Papperblatt, and he's a bit taller than me, a bit skinnier. I actually thought I could beat him boxing, but he might win at chess, given he's got more experience doing chess. He got taken out of the equation. Now I think it's the other way around with overt flow. He's been, in the ring, he's had boxing experience before. I don't know how good his chess is, but I think if I'm going to beat him, it's probably going to be on chess. But I hope I can stand my ground against him, given his previous experience in fighting.
Is there anything you want to say to your opponent?
What do I want to say to overt flow? by the time I'm done with him, the ring's going to be overflowing in fucking blood. That's not. We're going to have fun.
I mean, honestly, I'll just say it like this, okay? He was way more intense than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, overt flow was definitely, I think he was throwing a little bit. Did they even not interview him in the beginning? What the fuck was that?
Very nice Blake. I hear he's a black belt in
origami.
Yeah, he definitely. I think they told him to hold back too.
Because just watching him in there, he looked just really comfortable.
And
His
there it
movement
is.
Was really
the
good.
fight
And to
at
me,
our
it
two
looked
fighters.
like he could have thrown big punches.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
He did try sometimes. He missed some like really big hits.
I couldn't tell if he was like waiting for a big wind up knockout or if he was just like literally, because at times it looked like he had opportunities and wasn't pushing hard.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he definitely did.
Well, there was just one bit at the beginning where I remember he just like
weighing in at
weaved a jab and then
180
hooked him in the
pounds,
face and then didn't do anything.
5'8".
Like, oh yeah, I can do that now.
He
And
is
then he didn't do
Mr.
it again.
Affable himself, Chris, abroad in Japan.
Refs were paid
And
off.
of course,
No,
Chris
man.
walking out to his iTunes number 14 chart, ASO, Too Much Volcano, accompanied by his
I love
coach,
Connor
Nick on the
so
right,
much.
Connor was great. Pete on the left.
He's just like, I don't know what it is. Like,
In the back. I think
I've never watched like a single episode of Trash Taste or anything like that. You know what I mean? But he's just such a fucking nice dude.
He's so nice.
He's like very pleasant to be around. I don't know what it is.
I think
Affable? Yes, dude. Very affable. That's a great fucking word to describe him. Connor Dog, Virginia.
I just learned what the PA stands for.
Dude, the filming.
I never knew that. Oh my god.
And Chris, he's been training for this for a couple months. This entire year he has spent trying to get into the best shape of his life, which he has said he is now.
It looks like he's giving away all the candy he couldn't eat. But he lost over 20 pounds in preparation for this fight. That means no candy, watching her diet, training hard, which he's clearly done.
And that's one of the bonuses of this event. You can win in the boxing, that's sexy. You can win in the chess, that's fun. You can also just get in amazing shape. And that's one of the things we're trying to bring to the audience.
There's so much transformation that can happen in both chess and boxing. I love seeing someone like Chris go through it.
And in the black corner,
please
weighing
unban
in
him.
at 185 pounds, at 5'11", we have Overt Flow.
Now this is PJ.
The Connor was wearing the JoJo suit, by the way. All JoJo.
For joining on. And you were saying,
why did he always have a
boxer here tonight?
100%. He's been involved with influencer boxing since the beginning, having fought on a Paul card, being involved with Misfit Boxing with KSI. He's got the chops, and that's why he had the courage to step up
move the
last
piece
minute
with one
and
hand
take
and use
on
that same
Chris,
hand.
which we're grateful for.
And Chris alluded to it in his video, but he is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, which
he looks like Baked Alaska too much. Like, I don't know. You guys hung out. You guys hung out with him, right?
No.
Afterwards?
Oh, this guy. I think I meant Baked Alaska.
No, not Baked Alaska. This guy.
Yeah.
We chatted to him a little
We
bit.
chatted to him for like 5 minutes. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he like came up to me in the tunnel. And he's like, "Oh, I see you everywhere" or something. I was like, "I don't really know. I don't know where I know him from." But he did look a little too much like Baked Alaska for me to be like, I don't know. He probably was a really nice dude. He seems like a nice guy, but
he reminds me so much of this one guy, this one actor. Let's see if I can find him.
So they start playing chess. He's not very good at chess. Doesn't seem like.
No, but Chris was making a lot of mistakes as well. It seemed fairly at one point, Flow was definitely winning.
Problem is
the
that the
chess.
timer's going to expire, and I think Overflow is just going
no
to
point
throw
showing
some
it.
hands.
So much like this fucking guy.
It's a very good start.
Yeah, Peter, put him on.
Peter Stromer from Scary Movie.
Identical.
Dude, and that guy always plays terrifying characters. That's why I was looking at his face.
He's just like very unfortunate that like it just
Yes.
He does look like him, bro. What the fuck? Good call.
Yeah.
Just if he dyed his hair.
Oh, it's like his dad or something.
Yeah. Okay, let's not shit on this guy. He seems like a nice dude.
Controlling the center of the ring in boxing is called ring generalship, and it's very similar to chess, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. But you can almost push
Chat's like I got
your
the biggest crush on
opponent
Peter. There you go.
And
Okay, so they get started.
Wanted to have heart monitor.
All right, so they get started. This is like when, and he's even his stance, like his guard is like the weird. You guys were saying like it's like the pro boxer.
Well,
guard.
it's like people like pro boxers do like this kind of thing, which. I mean, a lot of people who aren't good at boxing do it because they're a bit cocky and it's like really a shit thing to do.
Well,
but
I've sparred people that do it and do it really well, and it's really annoying when they do it. But it's quite a hard thing to do because at the same time, your face is open. So if you do it wrong, you'll take a big shot.
Yeah.
The Philly shell, yeah.
All right, we are seconds out from beating this boxing round. Let's see if they touch gloves or not. We're touching gloves, and we begin. 90 seconds coming in. All right, starting out early. Chris
he's
is trying to find distance with a jab.
Just like
fake and then a hook.
The fake and then the hook over the top. It was like he just looks like he's boxed a lot.
Yeah, I mean he's not even guarding himself at all. He's like because he's got reach advantage here too.
And a way you can tell in your boxers, they move way too much.
They
jump
back,
and
like
guy's chilling so much.
We saw a big switch back to regular stance with a big overhand right, and he's back to second.
Yeah, abroad in Japan definitely brought the intensity.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't have the reach. Oh, damn, look at that fucking belt, dude.
Nice.
Good for him. My man threw the Reese's Pieces in the fucking ground for a reason. Okay. But yeah, you can fucking, I don't know. You could tell he was like, I know what I need to do. I need to just unload as best as I can, go through his punches and just get into his defense and just like literally open up as hard as I could.
How common is it to switch? Is that a normal thing for fighters?
Usually it either shows that you're extremely experienced.
He did not
or
look that good
inexperienced.
in the arena. I did not see this.
I think he's extremely confident.
He's walking around a lot. The thing is,
stuff like
he can
that,
stall the time by walking around, but if they get back to chess, he's down a minute.
I think it was just
and one thing to look out for here is as both of the fighters are throwing shots, do they keep their guard at home? Is that other hand just protecting their chin?
Because he took the
sometimes it comes down to your chest, sometimes it comes all the way down to your waist.
And I heard
keeping that guard up for anything that could come back is a really important
for his first time getting in the ring. Then
correct me if I'm wrong, but Overflow's keeping the hands low because he thinks he's fast and he's got the speed advantage, right? He's not worried about the counterpunching.
He's channeling Ali. He thinks he has the range and the timing and the distance.
Oh, we're about to see a takedown here.
Okay, bringing out some of the jiu-jitsu skills. I don't think that's applicable. In the ring.
Yeah, this is the big ref, chat. This is the massive ref. This is a big boy ref.
And we have
15 seconds left.
Yep, 15 seconds.
End of the round coming up.
What is
slowest
that
of the
one?
fights
I've
we've
never
seen
seen
tonight.
that.
I've never seen that.
I think Overflow needed a little bit of a fast
Whoa. Bit of a hook in the arm there by Overflow, pulling in Chris. They break up there.
3 seconds remaining.
Last shot. And here we go.
Abroad in Japan is like 15 pounds away from being a monster. Okay. If he cut like 15 pounds of fat, he has a good frame built in. Look at the dad calves he's got too. God damn, bro.
At the same time, look at his feet right there in that exact position. Like that's the worst thing you can do in boxing.
They ran.
The bell did go, yeah. Yeah.
He's walking.
Bell rung and back to the corners they go. Gloves coming off and getting ready to come back to the chessboard.
I mean, what did you think about that round? How did it go?
Yeah, I think a clear advantage in that first boxing round to avert flow. He was able to gauge distance. He was able to feint and then throw a shot based off of a reaction of his opponent, Chris. Wasn't completely one-sided.
I guess, he is in Japan, so I suspect he bikes a lot.
Yeah.
And goes up mountains a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of hills, a lot of biking. You get calves like that when you're a big boy doing that, you know? Oh, okay. We're back to the fight.
8 seconds to go for these two fighters in the boxing round.
Overflow has looked great this round.
No, he looks so chill.
He did get the standing count, but it doesn't matter unless he's able to convert that in the third round.
I think he did a decent job conserving his energy. I couldn't tell when we were in there. It looked like he was getting gassed a little bit, but I think he did a fairly decent job.
Yeah.
Who?
Abroad in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
But it's funny seeing the other guy, like he's not sweating at all.
Yeah. No, the other guy was very chill. I think the other guy...
Yeah.
It seemed like the other dude was Overflow was just like taking it easy for a reason.
Yeah.
But rewatching it now, it doesn't look like it.
No, he was throwing some big shots.
VPN.
Maybe that's why he thought you were dissing him when you said,
Yeah,
"Did you throw?"
it is a bad thing to say.
The most important part of each of these rounds is the first
if you
30
did, you can't
seconds.
admit it.
How do you
Yeah.
manage
And
your
then if you
stage
didn't,
change?
you
Are you
just look
psyched
like
up for the beginning
It's
of
like,
the
no, that was
boxing
the best I
round?
could
Are you
do.
calm enough at the beginning of a chess round? What we just saw is a blunder on the first move was there. And now we're touching gloves, getting back into the boxing round. Let's see how this first 30 seconds
Dude,
shakes
look
out.
at how
It's actually a minute 30 seconds. Yeah, and
Chris is just
actually
fucking.
more
He's like,
Yes.
he's just cold. He's
Yeah.
trying to go
He's
in.
gonna win.
It reminds me of
Yeah,
like
Wants to
Bulldog.
prove himself
Like
in
he's
the
in a
ring.
street
He's
fight.
trained
Yeah.
for
He's like,
6
yeah, come at
months.
me.
When he
Come
got
at me.
that health report in Japan, he turned his life around, and this is his moment to show the game.
like one
At
of
that
those
point-
shots.
Showing
That's one of the
everything he
shots. You get
has.
hit by
This
those.
is his
Like
moment
this?
to show
Yeah,
the
Oh,
and
yeah.
he threw his body into that as well.
Yeah.
If that hits you in the head, you're fucked.
he has made.
Summoning everything.
Look, that one.
Around, and this is his moment to show
That
the
one,
game
yeah.
he has
That
made.
would've been-
You got me on the
Everything he has in this
he's
last
still
boxing
throwing
round.
nicely.
A great
No.
counterpunch lands by a vert flow, but Chris is
totally.
not backing down. He's still
Like,
coming
I don't
forward.
know why he's doing that. Like, I don't know why he's trying to stay. He's trying to keep distance there. But then also on top of that, it's not like he's using that distance for any kind of movement.
No.
He's not using the reach advantage that he has here. He just like fucks around a little a little too much. Like he's
He's still
juggling.
throwing jabs, trying to get inside the range of a vert flow.
Oh,
Big right hand.
Yeah.
Overhand right.
That's why I
big
thought.
shots.
That's why I thought he was like
Chris.
trying to either look for like a big knockout
Yeah.
or
change stance.
And the way Overt Flow moves, walking hands down, big hooks.
He's
It's
gone
like fighting a
southpaw.
Dark Souls monster.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's what I said. It's like a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what do you do?
Chris is running around the ring trying to find an opening. It's a clear difference in fighting styles, and about 40 seconds remains. Each of these guys have their final 40 seconds to prove what they've got
this
in
stuff
this
where he
ring.
was
That's
jumping
right, and it is a
towards
legit style. Fighting
wanna
with your
see this
hands
one.
down, baiting shots.
When he was doing
it's
that.
a counter punch style.
What is-
I want
what-
you to
what
try
is
to hit me
happening?
so that you
don't
open
know.
yourself
It was a
up and I
weird
can come
fight.
back with a shot
Weird
when
fight
you open up
overall.
your hole.
Oh, he's gonna do it now. Yeah, this one.
25 seconds.
What
Like,
is
what is
that?
that?
What
But
they
it always
have on
was.
the line. Tell me what you're seeing here, Matt.
Yeah, another lead hook lands for Overt.
He changed stances like
Go-to
3
punch,
times.
and it is
It-
still
it-
working
every
for him.
fucking-
They're both pawing at each other, finding distance, finding timing.
Smiling,
He is
too.
winding up that right hand.
It's like a 1930s comic.
The double-handed pushback was a classic defense move in every fight.
DK from Smash, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. Bam!
I don't think
5 seconds remaining in the boxing for this matchup.
Yeah, I don't think Chris was gassed out.
And time.
That is it.
Bell rings. Andrew McGregor steps between
And that's it.
the
That was
two
such a weird fight. That was so. I don't even know what to say about that.
No.
Something was
And
wrong.
then on the chest front,
Walk us through that.
Chris won
The
on
moment I
time.
lost the queen, I was like, I'm dead.
yeah, Chris won on time. He didn't have enough. Overflow didn't have enough time remaining, so we lost on time.
Fucked it, right?
Was the strangest
Chris-
chess match in the world.
Yep.
PJ's punches were so much stronger than mine, so much better at box than I am. And I thought, straight after that first round, I was like, if I have to go 2 more rounds, I'm fucked. So to get to that last round of chess, I knew I had an extra minute. I thought I could win it. Fuck me, that was close though. That was like the full fucking experience. But thank you so much to Nicholas Pratas, my coach, to Yorske, back home as well, to my friends, family, viewers for supporting me, and for Sharla for putting up with me. Thank you.
You guys went all the way. What an unbelievable match. Give it up for your winner.
It's pretty wild to go up against an opponent who has like weight, experience, and reach on
It's
you.
insane.
Insane.
I would not.
And
I would not do it.
And if he had not kept that intensity throughout all the fucking rounds, he could have gotten absolutely obliterated. Well, you know,
yeah. I 100%.
he was going over the top on offense, so he could just like not give him any openings, I guess. And it worked out. All right, this was an insane fight.
This
Yeah,
is
that
so
was
strange.
That was a good one.
This was a crazy fight.
Yeah.
This
guy
was
good at boxing. It was nice to see.
yeah. And it turns out, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Hugo hasn't really trained for that long, right? That's what someone was saying. Someone was saying like Hugo just basically fucking started training like a month before or something.
I've known my opponent Hugo for a long time. Looking forward to beating his ass.
So my name is Hugo, aka Hugs. I am a former Smash Pro player and now just focusing on content, streaming, YouTube, stuff like that.
Give me a prediction for the fight. Is it you winning by checkmate, knockout, a draw? Does Hugo
Yeah, he's
win?
apparently like much better
It's
at
a good
chess,
question,
right?
yeah. And
He's like a
you know,
high-ranked
I run
chess
through all the
player.
simulations in my head, right? So I mean,
I love
the
when dudes wear
obvious,
glasses and it's like as
discrepancy
soon as the
is that
boxing
I'm
ends,
higher
they
ranked
like
than Hugo at chess.
so the coach pops the glasses
there's a
back
very
on. So like,
real
it looks sick.
element in terms of the strategy here that says I should just try to crush him at chess and I should Floyd it up in the ring.
Do you feel more confident in chess or boxing?
Definitely boxing. I feel more confident in boxing because in chess, he's got about 400 rating points on me in rapid, and I think on blitz, he's got like 600.
Whoa.
But if I hit him in the head a couple of times, I think his rating's gonna get a whole lot worse.
What's your biggest fear?
Honestly, my biggest fear with the event is, and I've talked about it with my coach, it's not even me or my opponent. It's what's it gonna be like boxing with the crowd. Like, I have no idea I've played Melee with the crowd behind me, but I've definitely never.
Ludwig started his content career as a Toph parody account. Wait, really? Did you just make that up? Because it's such an odd thing to make up if you did that.
Boxing ring with the crowd the size of the Galen Center.
What the fuck?
I don't know that there's any true way to prepare for that, but I've been trying to center myself mentally as best I can.
Is there anything you want to say to your opponent?
Yeah, no hard feelings, man. I know that you're gonna take this as seriously as I am, so it's gonna be a good fight. And whatever happens, happens. But I am gonna go in there and I'm gonna try to knock you out.
Yeah.
My coach always says, I respect anyone who gets in the ring in the first place. I feel that way about my opponent, Hugo.
Yeah, okay, let's watch the
Fansly
walk-ins.
player introductions. Coming in first in the
Thanks for not blasting off. I am late to the party. I did blast
white
off.
corner. Weighing
You
in
missed
at
it.
163 pounds at 5'9". Ladies and gentlemen, Toph.
I gotta hit a sub goal though.
That's my dog, but I gotta hit a sub gold. Oh, were they dissing each other in their raps?
It's been a while, it's time for a new flow. I'm chilling, that's too cold. I'm taking
So that's why I didn't do a song.
fuck you still losing the drep and it's true.
I didn't know he was.
I've been stomping that dude since 07 and we got face roll.
That's so stupid.
Can't even do that. Don't get me wrong, we ain't talking
Everyone
bad players, but you
went
can't even sleep without
Snapchat.
nightmares. Yeah, pull it back. Hit you with a slow flow. Make the comeback like 2 stocks with Sopo. Get back to labbing. If you spend some time playing it, you might stop losing the Falcon and maybe even the Gannett. I still have faith. Get back to the big stage. Before that.
Athletic collabs with these guys.
And in the black corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, at 5'7", the DreamHack Dallas 2019 World Champion, Dignitas Hugs.
He did say that. I didn't want to call you out.
Yeah. And then he won. Well, you just did it yourself.
Yeah, you did a self call out. Yeah, he goes. That is that guy Cuban? Because Cubans are really good boxers. I think he's gonna win. I was like, okay.
I'll just wait till he's a host. Ain't no telling how foolish you'll be looking. Evidence I said
that motherfucker is 36.
Whoa,
bro,
he looks
what
amazing.
the fuck? He looks so goddamn good.
And
God, I
Toph,
don't like that 36.
Hugs has been grinding on the boxing side.
He did it. That's awesome.
Toph is no slouch though. He's been training.
The raps are from Chillin' Dude. It's a Melee diss track, and he had a big stroke that hospitalized him, I guess, a while ago. That's what they were on.
He's lost over 20 pounds for this match, and I can't wait to see these two old friends.
And old motherfuckers, bro. He's 33, he's 36.
Yeah, 10 years of friendship. They have known each other more than any other competitor, and they've time and time again, I've asked them like repeatedly, we'll remain friends. They've said that. They'll remain friends regardless of the outcome.
He looks like Cuban Tarek. We don't even know if he's Cuban. Why do we keep saying that? God damn it, you got me in this.
Your racism is
now,
so contagious.
But he does look like Tarek a little bit. I thought.
But I know they both want to win. They're taking it very
Mexican?
serious.
He's Mexican Tarek.
We have another example.
That makes sense. Mexicans are Turks.
As we take a look at the tail of the tape of a bit of a mismatch between
Cubans are
apparently
Serbian.
boxing, potentially.
Mismatch on the boxing front and a mismatch on the chest front.
Right, and so
wait, what were the predictions?
For the last second fill in.
I missed it.
Last second fill in for Sardosh, who wasn't able to make it. So, what do you think about just the physicality of it, Matt?
Absolutely. He had enough time to train to lose 20 pounds. That is a crazy transformation. And talking
Dude,
to Toph,
he
looks so different to his
continue
picture.
his boxing.
He
I was
looks
like, is this
so
the same man?
yacked, dude. Oh my god. Hugo has had the biggest glow up in Smash.
Whoa.
Oh, what the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
Bro, this is I mean, when you look like this though, you are so good at Smash. Like, you know, I could tell this motherfucker was nasty with it. You know what I mean? Look at this. He's got the fucking
He's
controller
fucking
in his
open
pocket.
carry the controller. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh
Always ready to
my
whip it
god,
out.
he's strapped. He stays strapped, dude.
Holy shit.
And then look at this fucking
He
goober,
looks
dude.
amazing.
He looks so good.
Yeah. That's just like That's crazy. I mean,
Training,
he was,
the other guy
continue his chess, playing in rated tournaments as the highest rated chess player that isn't a career chess player in this event.
Yeah, by the way, that goes back to my anyone can be a 7 rhetoric. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and that dude's not even a 7. I'm just saying, like, you know, anyone can be a 7.
Competitor. Very equal.
Oh, crowd prediction is Hugs at 68%.
Now, of course, the
69%. Nice.
Hello. 69 tape.
They're trying
About
to
the chess a little bit.
Is that real?
On the yes, of course.
Am I in that? Am I in that?
No, but he is.
Are we gonna watch the chess? We're skipping the chess, boys.
Well,
You
it's
can't
not,
really see it.
It's not because we don't like chess. You just can't see it properly.
Yeah.
Competitor.
It's
Good
too
times that you might have when you guys head over there to chess.com with me over at Twitter. You guys can tweet me out, and I'll maybe we'll play a game with a
Best
couple of you
walkout
guys.
of the
Also,
whole
you
night.
can just play the Ludwig bot.
Yes.
Like
We'll watch
you can
that
just
after.
like literally queue up a
won't
game.
beat him.
You can play Ludwig. You can play Mr. Beast.
You're not going to beat him. I'm phenomenal. Okay, no, you won't.
Someone in the crowd just.
I win.
And Cutie's bot, if Cutie's bot loses, blames me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's all Levy's fault.
Listen to me at all times.
And here we go, the official Andrew giving
He's
the rules,
intense, bro.
dropping the touch
He looks
glove, going
fucking
back to the corner,
intense.
about to start the boxing round, keeping us safe, keeping the rules intact, and we are seconds out from the first boxing round between Toph and Hugs.
He said that fight is not fair. None
90
of these
seconds
fights
of the
were
clock.
fair.
First of possible 3 rounds of boxing. Toast
He also had demonstrated good boxing too. Like, look, you can see he's always has his guard up usually. Like,
right? Like
And-
Hugs
but
is
it
very
was also
strong on his feet,
a
throwing
big thing that was
steady
lacking with a lot of
punches.
people
I
was just
really like-
quickness of punch.
Yeah.
Like he was quick because a lot of people really like wind it up and like telegraph it. He was at least going, huh, you know.
Hugs' head movement. He is slipping side to side, working his way inside of Toph's reach.
yeah,
A
that
nice
was when he fucking got knocked into the. When he got knocked into the fucking ropes, it was
of
like,
a jab
oh no.
coming in.
Ooh, to the body as well.
Past the guard of Toph. Toph good with his nice quick jab keeping. A nice slip and lead hook. Stoppage. First stoppage for Hugo.
Yeah.
Really
What a freaking land. 2 crosses come right over the top of the lead hand for Toph and land clean on the chin. Andrew steps in to give a stoppage, and we're back to the action.
Oh my God. To fill everybody in watching at home, you get max 3.
He's getting his stance is getting like further and further crouched down. Instead of getting lower with his lower body, he's like getting lower with his upper body, which is not good because then you literally cannot pack. Oh fuck. You can't pack any strength behind your hits.
Oh my God. Fill everybody in watching at home. You get max 3 stoppages in a round. If they have 3 stoppages, it's a technical knockout.
Body. Dude, he did a really good job with some, like even Myth didn't do this a lot. Myth never really like went for body shots and then used that opening to deliver like a headshot. Whereas Hugo definitely did that a lot. You can see here taking advantage of, I mean, not taking advantage, but like using his disadvantage as best as he could. Hitting body shots, and then while he crunches down, taking advantage of the opening to just fucking land a good one on his head.
Big right hand lands over the top.
That's the second stoppage. Yep, the second stoppage of the round. He has 1 more to go before the round is over.
And I love the pacing.
And he waves it
I
off.
love the pacing.
Oh, and the fight is over.
And there it is. Called. Waved it off. Looking in the eyes of Toph, seeing the stun. It is called in the first boxing round for Hugo. Toph,
He's not even celebrating. He's just
heartbroken
like,
that it was called. And
Hugo is shorter. He has the advantage. No, he doesn't. What the fuck
That's
are you
not how it
talking about?
works.
It's the exact opposite. He is severely disadvantaged in that situation. But the difference is like, look at my man's triceps. That's the difference, bro. Look at his fucking upper back. And not to glaze him too hard, but this motherfucker is stout. Okay,
I've never heard that term.
He's built like a fucking.
body.
He's built like a fucking tree stump, dude. Look at him.
Yeah, no, he's solid.
Yeah, and he's also fast. He has quick ass hands too. And
Looking around
you got to respect him. He was in great shape.
He looks so fucking good. I can't.
Yeah.
I did not realize the before and after. That's
looking into
crazy.
the crowd,
Wants to fight someone else.
asserting his dominance. He's ready to keep
He
going.
wants to fight someone else. Yeah. Yeah, he looked like he was ready.
Going. I mean, talk to me about that call, Matt. How do you feel about that? We're going to look at some replays powered by Starforge here.
Absolutely. The three biggest shots of the match were landed right before that.
That one.
That was the bad one.
That Toph was able to recover.
Bro, he had to put his full. Ref had to jump in there, dude. The ref was like, we need to fucking put this thing we need to stop this immediately.
Good thing they brought in Big Ref for this one.
yeah, I like Big Ref.
Yeah.
Between the two stoppages, I think Andrew rightfully stepped in to prioritize the safety of the fighters, looking at Toph's checking his gloves and calling he wasn't able to continue.
Was it true that in his player card it said he hadn't thrown a punch until November 7th, 2022?
Oh.
Is that accurate?
He just needs to bring his hands up. He was trying to push.
Yeah, I believe that's insane.
I mean, it's hard because that
He
is your
looked
like
so
natural
good.
reaction.
Natural
Get away
Someone
from
else
you.
who stepped in on relatively short notice, totally poured himself into the boxing training, and clearly it paid off.
He got that good in like 30 days? He
Who's next?
That's pretty crazy. But anyway, yeah, let's move on to one of the big ones. Oh wait, not this one. This one was kind of interesting.
I mean, it was like I assumed our boy was going to win.
Yeah, you made a lot of bad calls.
Yeah,
I made so many bad calls.
Every single lock of the fucking night
was wrong.
From I Did a Thing was just wrong.
Master in chess. Why did you sign up
Because he
for
actually
a
does
chessboxing?
chessboxing.
He does chessboxing. He's been
I
boxing
belong
for
to
a
a
long
chessboxing club
time.
in Berlin. In fact, the creator of chessboxing as a sport, where it is now, his name is Eva Rubin. He was really the godfather of this sport, and I got to know him when I moved to Australia.
I'm skipping.
Yep, skip to the boxing.
Skip to the walkouts because the one had a cool
Give it up
walkout.
for Amon.
Also, a thing you can skip is the top of the hour ad break. But of course, if the way to skip that is by subscribing for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime or by getting gifted a sub. That's how you get an uninterrupted broadcasting experience. Or, in the middle of the hour, there's a 1 minute secret ad break. Here's the 3-minute ad break now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's continue. And I gotta go pee.
Now, of course, Amon.
That's like chest bra.
Like
I don't think any Americans know him.
The highest rated.
Money
check. Swagger check. 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 You know I say fly like a jet. I'm a triple threat. Watch me
Do you want to watch the one?
Money check.
Wait, he got someone else to rap for him?
Yeah.
That's weird, dude.
Yeah, Ziz.
Yeah, Ziz's brother.
Ziz's brother, chess brother. Everyone knows Ziz. Yeah, Ziz was famous all over the world. Crazy.
But Chess Bra's the real hero.
Yeah, this is kind of cringe.
I mean, good on him to have his. Oh, no, you missed the dead friend energy.
Let's.
Either way.
Nah, it's alright.
There's no difference. One. I said it gives us a bit of weight. What do you
Tied a little bit hard.
Come on. Don't care about chess. Both good at chess, Get to the boxing.
Well, I know they're played both of them years old. We legitimately have no idea. The only people that know how good they are themselves.
I mean, the
and
chess
the
was good,
coaches.
but
They went radio
can't
silent.
see it
Didn't
from
want
the
to give
live
any of that
stream.
scouting information away. Now, Levy, have you fought either of these opponents?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
All right.
No.
And
So
for this,
again,
for
big
this
question
fight,
mark coming into
I
the
was
boxing.
so
This is going to
convinced
determine
that the
the
bold guy
pace,
was going to
the
win.
momentum.
But also, we were like
the
hanging
rest
out
of
with
the
him, and
chess
he was
game.
like, we're
This
doing
is-
some
it
like,
all comes down to
I don't know,
this. Mouthpieces
some little silly
are going
boxing with
in,
him, and he
gloves are
seemed
coming
very
on.
good.
Oh
It seemed like he
my
knew what
God.
he was
Folks
doing.
at
He had
home,
good
we're doing
head
gear
movement,
checks. They're running with
his
no
hands were up.
headgear. We also have no. We're checking every part of the body. That's what I should say here. We're playing fair both in chess and in the boxing ring. 90 seconds here. Now, I think the first 2 minutes looked amazing in terms of how the chess was played. Right. They played sharp. They played quick. I'm
You
excited.
think this
to see
fight
them
got
play
called a
chess
bit too
after
early?
this
I don't
next 90
know.
seconds.
Yes, and I'm worried
It's hard
for
to
them
say.
because
So he
they
got-
will
he
likely
looked
gas
most.
out. Like
That was
is
probably
what
the
we
biggest
want.
knockdown of the night was against him.
At the break and stop. You step
And in the ring
That's
right
like if they
now, the
didn't
man
stop
that has
that at that
overseen
point.
more chess boxing matches than
would've
anyone
been
else on the
knocked out.
planet.
Yeah.
Volfango Frizzi, the head of the Italian Chess Boxing Federation and head of rules and regulations for the World Chess Boxing Organization.
Oh, we start early?
Nice, clean
He
jab,
just
landed
fucking-
for-
Yeah,
Big
straight
right
away.
hand.
Those are pretty fast. Like, he was speed bagging him, dude.
So many
Both landing shots.
And you can tell even when he's countering, and he landed a lot on him, right?
So many.
Dude,
he landed so many. They both landed a lot on each other. But like you could tell he was just eating it.
That is a good pause as well. He's like slipped the jab and gotten him in the face.
Yeah.
He was just fucking eating it. This guy, the not bald one, was just eating it. So, which is why I thought like maybe he's just not punching that hard. Like,
and the thing is, he didn't bring his hands back up.
Well, I think he's a bit stunned.
But also, it's hard. Like, I don't think I've ever received a thing where it's like someone actually just flurries at you like this. It's like, what are you actually meant to do?
Yeah.
Wow! I mean, he had multiple.
His arms are down.
Yeah, he had multiple instances where he was like trying to run away from him, and also was like had his legs crossed. You know what I mean? Like
he turned around and like
he turned around.
2 seconds.
People calling him Andrew Tate.
So that's the reason why I think it was an adequate call by the refs here on this one. I know he got mad.
It stings. Yeah, it's not a nice.
Still landing left and right is Amon. Lauren sneaking in jabs. Big shots landed for both fighters. So
like that. It's over. Like that's the closest you're gonna get to a fucking literal knockout, dude.
Oh my God! The first knockout of the match. Bofago giving the standing 8 count for Lawrence Trent. Amon.
Here, let's run that back. Because
he was gone for a split second there.
Jabs. Big shots landed for both fighters. So
dude,
look at that.
Come on.
Yeah, if
that's a good call.
Like that,
that's a good call, bro. The best part is he didn't stop.
No,
because usually one thing that a lot of the boxers did, one thing that a lot of the fucking inexperienced boxers did in all the other cards was they would stop. They had an opening to keep unwinding, and they just did not do that.
Look, it's a weird feeling to punch someone in the face. Like,
he hit him and then was like, "I'm just gonna
my chance.
Punch upper punch, keep this man in the air while I'm punching him."
That was like a hook to the face from really low. Oh,
that is just straight blast.
And that's a big hit. Like his head moves a lot.
Oh my God!
That looks like you guys. Yeah. You got concussed, bro. He's just moving directly. His chin is taking that.
His shoulder moves.
His nose.
Yeah.
So that one is like fucking awful. His head cocks back. Notice how he doesn't stop.
No, straight in for the right.
I don't even think he was aware at that point of what was happening. I think he was just like, no.
He's lucky that one glanced him.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's
still fucking glazes him a little bit.
Again, just
and then the second one, this is when it's over.
No. Yeah, I didn't realize it was this bad.
This is when it's like, dude, look, he's about to throw his mouth guard out, dude.
All of that was a second as well.
He's playing keepy up tease with his head.
Yeah.
He's just like,
not another one.
What? No. One more. Dude, his eyes are rolling.
On the way down.
At that point, his eyes are rolling in the back of his fucking head. He's like seeing Looney Tunes like fucking doot. Birds are flying around, and then bam! Oh, he misses that.
No, he misses that
because it's in free fall. That's why.
Yeah, at that point, he's just like, he missed it.
See, this was my nightmare going into the boxing match, thinking that there's going to be a streamer going clip by clip of me going like that. This is what I didn't want to happen.
Yeah, both hands in the air, so dude. Cool. You never.
Also, like when he hits his head on the rope, it didn't look good either. Like I was just like, all of it was like.
Yeah, he was just like,
okay, that fucking gets bad. But
he gets the whiplash. He gets the whiplash back from the rope.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Arms looking like Tua.
That.
Yeah, at that point, the referee has stepped in, put his hand in front of him. He's like, nope, you're done.
He wants to keep going. Look.
Yeah. Shouting at him on the ground.
Yeah, that's wild. He was.
I mean, that is the energy
like
you need
trying
for
to
boxing.
get back up.
Oh my God!
Oh, stumbling when you get back
Of
up,
course.
dude. This was the most valid fucking call.
But it kept going.
He could have called it right here, but he didn't.
First knockout of the match.
But
Bofago
to be
giving
fair,
the standing
Lawrence
8
did
count
something back.
for Lawrence Trent.
Like he had
Amon
a good
hell
little
in
run.
his corner.
That was a massive
After.
left hand from Amon Hambleton.
We knew going in he was the better chess player, but I did not know he was the better boxer.
Like that.
Oh, him? Yeah.
Yeah, he
was the better chess player, but I did not know he was the better boxer.
Yeah, see, look at his back. Look. Oh, look at the ankles.
We
Look at
knew
his ankles.
going
Look at his
in
ankles.
he was the better chess player.
Watch his ankles. when the camera flips around, and you'll understand what's going on there. He's not all there. Look,
But I did not know.
look, watch his ankles on
What
this.
happens there? He just steps back.
Look,
and then,
look.
Oh my god!
What is he?
He missed the ground.
Yeah,
it's the ground.
Better boxer.
I mean, that's the thing. That's what, you just fuck up your brain.
Back
Like,
to business. Lawrence lands 2 jabs to keep
Dumb
him on at bay.
Aman's looking for the finish.
Bro,
I
he's
mean,
just eating it.
Yeah,
he's literally
eating
eating it. At that point, he's like tickling him. He's just fucking. He's punching, but the dude is just eating it and just landing.
Seconds on the clock.
Now we get to the
No defense to be seen.
we get to the same thing that we've gotten to all night, where they hug each other and just do like little.
Either.
Lawrence grapples. Comes
dude,
to
pretty
recover,
impressive the
separates,
bloodthirst
and
from
back
Chess
to
Bar.
action.
Yeah.
How do you channel that fucking
30
monster
seconds.
energy?
They're going to be a little more tired right there at this point, Matt.
Oh, a couple of big punches from Lawrence.
Lawrence finds his distance, lands a clean cross
Yeah.
right over the top, right on the
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He's just like that was actually like at that point I was like
jab.
he's either just not he has no power behind those punches, or the other dude has just like an iron jaw.
Yeah.
He was just taking it, like he was just leaning his head into
good
him
slip
pretty
and counter
much.
right for him.
Oh, he hurt him. Oh, the referee steps in.
Oh, dude.
Well, I
yeah.
imagine that the referee wanted to cut it even earlier. So he
Yeah.
was kind of just waiting for.
Yeah.
Another
Giving him
stop.
a
He's gonna
second
count.
count.
No, he's like you're
He's
done.
like, you're not looking
It
at
is
me. You're cross-eyed.
Amon Hamilton by TKO.
That's the
Master
thing, is, like, people
Amon
don't understand. It's like it's the ref's job
wins
to, like,
over
stop
Lawrence
it before
Trent
someone
by
gets it.
TKO.
Yeah.
And Lawrence
Yeah.
is
And it's like,
fuming.
he's losing
He's
the
not
fight.
happy with the ref's decision.
I mean, he was
Unfortunately,
falling over.
out of our control. At the end of the day, talk to me about the ref, what they get to do, what they get to call.
Yeah, so much momentum was in.
Dude,
I
yeah.
think it would have been a valid call if he just called it on the first time he was in the
Yeah.
ropes, like
Yeah.
because like it was over there.
And then once he saw the leg stumble,
Yeah. He was
Favorite
mad,
after the
but I think he was just like
of
packed with
Amon.
adrenaline
Punch
and didn't
after punch
realize what he
landed.
looked like.
Yeah.
He later admitted that and agreed with the ref. Yeah, you can. Yeah. After having time to cool off and see the fight back, the
Yeah.
ref made the correct call. I was stumbling and was hurt. I'll be back fighting again soon. Though, as I feel like I got caught early and wasn't able to show the work I've done over the past few months. Yeah.
he did well though. Like he did really well.
Yeah,
It's hard to react when you
he
get punched.